Hi Scream team, and welcome to a very special Autopsy of a Scream. So this year we got an MTV Scream Halloween special, and not only was this a very special episode just in general because it existed for the first time, but it was also 2 hours. Okay, so like most Halloween specials, at least in my opinion, most Halloween specials for season shows like MTV Scream or like Pretty Little Liars, they're normally one-shots. So while it sort of relates to the main plot, this specific episode is more focused on a new killer, a new crime, new very exciting things. So me and my little Scream buddy here are going to talk and sort of recap, react, whatever, to the Halloween special. So okay, we have all of our survivors, Stavo, Brooke, Noah, Emma, and Audrey, all still alive. The episode starts off with Kieran actually finding out that he's been found guilty of 10 murders. He's supposed to serve 10 sequential life sentences, so literally never getting out of prison ever. While he's in his like holding cell before they take him to the prison, suddenly a ghost-faced killer appears in not this mask, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so a Brandon James killer appears and gets Kieran out of his cell, and you're like, what is going on? Yeah, no. Kieran dies within the first 5 minutes, and a guard. Literally, Kieran's dead. I did not expect Kieran to die at all. I was like, what? I thought the whole setup was like he got to the, what? Yeah, crazy. Then the reason that we're all on Murder Island, that's not the actual name, but that's just what I'm gonna call it, is because Stavo and Noah wrote a graphic novel together, Liquid 6, and the publisher, the guy in charge of the stuff, Jeremy, who's kind of a sleaze, has put all of his money into the two of them and is trying to fix Noah's writer's block. So he's like, hey, we're gonna go and look into the Anna Hobbs murders. It's a legend of the island. This girl killed her entire family, and this like wealthy man connected to the family, so yeah, and then she killed herself and jumped in the ocean. It's an island, so I guess the ocean. I don't really know where this island is located in connection to Lakewood, so I don't know. We have some islands where I live, and they're in the middle of a lake. So I don't know. It is Lakewood. No idea. Anyway, so Noah and Stavo invite everybody to go to the island. Not only do they invite Brooke and Emma and Audrey, but they also invite Audrey's girlfriend, Gina. Yes, Audrey has a girlfriend. So far. The two of them were supposed to work at the movie theater over Halloween. Well, at least Gina was. She's the manager, and she can't get out of it, she says. So she's not going to go to the island, and then everyone else goes by helicopter. So all the survivors plus Jeremy. So they get to the island. I mean, they're there to investigate / research a super old murder, or murder spree. So I mean, no one told anybody. Apparently Stavo and Noah just didn't bring it up, but they're going to investigate this murder, sort of, for a new comic book, and they're there. Everyone's trying to relax. Emma really wanted to get out of Lakewood. She's still like, I just can't. She found out about Kieran, and she just wants a break. I mean, that's a lot going on, because that means there's this killer out there still, somewhere. While they're on the island, Brooke and Stavo are having problems. Brooke wants to go to New York. Stavo doesn't want to leave. Like, there's a lot. They're having a lot of tense stuff going on. It does not help that Stavo does some hitting on / tries to make Brooke jealous by bringing Billy, who is the caretaker for the murder house. It's not officially called the murder house. It sort of is. They keep calling it a murder house. But it's where the crimes took place. So he's sort of like flirting with her, gets her to come to this party they're having. There is a museum. There's a historical society on the island that has all of Anna Hobbs' stuff from the murder. The historian there sort of tells them about everything. They kind of have a general idea, so I mean, we learn all about it a little bit more in detail. And while all that is going on, Audrey and Emma go to a tattoo parlor / convenience store. Super not a good idea, just saying. They run into this guy named Alex, who suggests that Emma gets a Carpe Diem tattoo. Yeah. It doesn't really look like an Emma tattoo, really. There are some flirty vibes. Brooke and Audrey are definitely pro Emma getting her groove back with Alex. There's a party, they invite Alex. At the party, Jeremy is an idiot and jumps out and scares them after Billy tells them the detailed story of the Anna Hobbs murders. It's very cool. There's like firelight. There's a fire. It's really cool. But there has already been a murder on the island. The historian is dead. When Billy leaves the party, Stavo walked her home. She gets stabbed. Yeah. Jeremy is missing. Emma is out with Alex, but a storm is brewing, so she has to come back. When she gets back, the house is completely empty. And she gets a phone call from the voice of Brandon James. Yeah, well, at least the Brandon James mask-wearing killer. She's told to turn on the porch lights. Very Drew Barrymore from Scream 1. When she turns them on, she sees Billy's dead body. This was like the night after. There's a few days thrown around in here. So they're like, okay, there's definitely a killer. A sheriff gets killed. A dead body is found in the road. I'm not even sure who the dead guy in the road was. Honestly, I don't know. Sheriff gets killed. Then Gina suddenly appears and is freaking out. And they're like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? So that's happening. Extra people. Audrey is like confused that Gina is there because she doesn't know why she's there, and then she's like second guessing why Gina is there because murders are happening and Gina showed up at like the same time. Of course Audrey is worried. Power goes out, phone lines go down. Noah and Stavo leave to try and fix the CB radio in Alex's van so they can get help. While they're doing that, Stavo and Noah have a discussion about survivor's guilt and how that's what's giving Noah writer's block because he feels guilty. And then back at the house, they've tried to leave once on Alex's boat, but it's gone, so that's why they need to call for help. Yeah, no one can find Jeremy still. Then Jeremy suddenly shows up, and they're like, what are you doing here? So they think Jeremy is the killer because he's been gone while these murders are happening, and suddenly he's back, which is very suspicious. So Alex locks Jeremy up in a room. He and Emma are definitely flirting. Emma tells him about her life. He has told her that his parents died in a plane crash. Gina and Audrey are having issues because Audrey doesn't trust Gina right now, which, I mean, it's understandable. I get it. I feel you. I would not trust her either in this moment. While all of that is going on, Jeremy and Gina get together. Gina almost stabs him because she's like, who the crap are you? Because he like busted out of the room he was locked in. While he's in that room, suddenly stabbed. And he gets stabbed by Alex. Yeah. While that is going on, Noah, Stavo, Audrey, yes, I think, and Brooke, yeah, Audrey was totally there. Sorry. They're in a secret passageway that they found, that was super cool. Noah said, holy haunted mansions, Batman. It turns out the secret passageway leads between, the super fancy house and, like, the caretaker's house, which would be how the murders took place, because the murders took place in two separate houses. The idea was that Anna Hobbs had killed everyone and then like gone and killed herself by the water. While they're there, Noah is like, oh no, that's not what happened. Like, it was totally this way, and explains in detail how he thinks that rich dude, whose name I suddenly can't remember, but whatever, the rich guy who the town thought Anna's mom was sleeping with, to try and get her put in an institution because they thought she was crazy, that she killed him and her mother for trying to put her away. Noah's like, no, he has these like books of photos full of like naked women, and then he's like, oh my gosh, she was sleeping with her mom and then was also sleeping with her, so he was sneaking between the two houses. And then his wife wove this like intense story to cover up the fact that her husband was sleeping with another woman and then also having not okay possible sex with that woman's daughter. If they just showed him like touching her head, so I don't know. But like she rebuffed him, I guess, in Noah's version, and then he like attacks them, and then to survive, Anna kills him. Like, he kills her mother, and then he attacks her, and then she kills him, and then she goes to like clean her wounds in like the rain by the water, and then she dies from her injuries, is Noah's thought. And I mean, it makes sense. It's a very good retelling. I approve. And it also makes Anna a final girl, which is really cool. So back at the house, outside of the secret passageway, Emma is confronted by the killer. She thinks it's Jeremy, but we've already found Jeremy and he's dead. Yeah, they find Jeremy, the group in the secret passage, and they find this photo underneath him. He had found it before he was stabbed. And when they look at it, they're like, okay, not good, because there's someone by Alex's van, and it's not Alex. So after Emma is attacked, Alex suddenly appears, and we learn that Alex is not Alex. He killed Alex. He's actually like a guy named Tom, who his parents were killed when he was like 4. He was trapped in the house with them for 3 days. He's a survivor. He's killing people so that he and Emma can be together, which is crazy, but he did not kill Kieran. So, who did that? Who? So then Emma like sort of seduces him to distract him and then hits him and then runs off and then stabs him and then winds up saying like, and then Gina is there, but she gets away. Then Emma runs out to this like balcony and then tells Tom/Alex that she doesn't need a hero, she's her own hero, and then shoves him off the balcony where he dies. Then Audrey and Gina make up. Gina thought Audrey was cheating on her with Emma, because Audrey and Emma are so close, and the two of them come to terms, everything is okay. Dude is dead, so the cops are there. Noah talks to Emma about how she's doing. She does wind up getting a tattoo, but she just gets Duval tattooed on her wrist. She was having a really hard time dealing with the fact that she was Emma Duval, and like this big deal. She goes back to Lakewood, and she's actually applying for college. But this does mean there's another killer. And then at the end, this guy shows up. I don't know who he is. Does anyone know who he is? And he checks in as Brandon James, or at least as Mr. James, at a hotel in Lakewood. Who is he? I don't know. But Emma was applying for college, so I can't remember if it was like their senior year was ending and they're going to college, and that's what's happening, or if they're I thought they were seniors. I honestly don't remember. But I mean, it's Lakewood College, so we could be pulling a Buffy where there's a college in the same town, so you don't really go anywhere. If you watch Buffy, there's Sunnydale High, and then there's Sunnydale University, so you just go. Same place, same location. Everything is all same place. So I don't know who this killer is. I do know that the 3rd season is condensed to 6 episodes, so I will still be doing Autopsy of a Scream videos for all 6 of them, but I do know it's condensed, so I don't know what all will happen, if everything is getting tied up in this 3rd season, if they're considering doing this season and then seeing how it goes and then possibly giving it a 4th or maybe another special. I don't know. But the Halloween special was pretty cool. I liked it. It was weird being 2 hours though. I was so used to the like hour live tweet that it like threw me off a little, that it was double the time. But it was still cool. The story was pretty cool. Very mini movie. Like it felt like a TV movie, which was pretty cool. I've said cool like 80 times. Okay, so yes, I have old Autopsy of Scream videos all about Scream, MTV Scream season 2. I did not do them for season 1, but I have those chilling out. This will be in a playlist with all of those. And look forward to my season 3 videos whenever season 3 comes out. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I'll just make random noises now. I do recaps of Lucifer and Scream Queens, which was also on tonight, but that video is going up a lot later this week. I'll be live tweeting it tonight still, but that video is going up on Sunday, so if you like Scream Queens, that's happening later this week. I also recap American Horror Story. I do a lot of recaps. I also do a general video on Thursdays called Fangirl Freakouts, and a recap on Saturdays focused on the web series, or the YouTube channel, Kinda TV. So if this was your first time tuning in, I hope you liked it. I hope you continue to check out my channel. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of me, please subscribe. You can find me on Twitter at CluffNotes, on my blog, cluffnotes.wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com, or in their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP, and I post recipes on the iZombie Support Group site, iZombieSupportGroup.com. Bye, Scream Team.